Gentlemen.
Oge akụkọ ụwa anyị na-ewetara gị si n'ọwara igwe okwu Okwute BTV ka o si wee labịara gị onye ọma na-ege ntị ọ bụla ihe anyị na-eme na-amasị gị anyị si gị tụsaa ya ka ọ rụsi ukwu ma rute ibe. Tupu anyị agaala iruola akụkọ ụwa anyị nwere tata, anyị chọrọ ime ka ị mata na ofu gọọmenti ka anyị nwere n'ala Biafra bụ Biafra Republic Government in Exile bụ ụgbọ jeje ibulata USB bulata ya ụlọ. Ngwa uketochi gị nso ka ntị ya ga oke ahụ anyị ji ohere a wee mee ka ị mata na ọ bụ okele ọrụ dịrị mụ na gị ịkwado ndị agha nke Biafra akpọrọ Biafra Liberation Army. Ngwa uketochi gị nso ka ị gara akwụkwọ ụtọ tata.
All over the world, from the west, from the east, and from the central, have come together today at Mbiama to also, in continuation of expressing our displeasure over the rascality of the minister of the FCT, a man who was empowered by an Ijaw woman against the decision of our people. Till today, she is hated by our people because of our love for Wike. How has Wike treated then Mrs. Patient Jonathan? Did he respect her? No. Is he still loyal to Mrs. Jonathan? No. Why will he expect Fubara to lick his food? Never. It's a bomb food. We have told the federal government, we have told Mr. President that please, we have all repented. We are happy in our repentance nation. We don't want to go back to the hood. They should not push us to go back. We go back because to the if we go back, more Adagaboros will arise. More Kampolos will arise. More Kingatekes will arise. More Kingatekes. More Bolos will arise. More shooter sides will arise. And more will arise. We will take over the green of Nigeria and the well-being of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That Mr. President, who we all voted for as a Southern president, to caution that power-drunk, ignoramus, ungrateful minister of the Federal Capital Territory. If the president refused to call him to order, whatever decision Ijaw people will take, Ijaws in Rivers, Ijaws in Akwa Ibom, Ijaws in Abia, Ijaws in Bayelsa, Ijaws in Delta, Ijaws in Edo, Ijaws in Ondo, even Ijaws in Lagos and Biafra, whatever decision they choose to take, it is no, we should not be held responsible. That's why we are call Wike to order before it is too late. Ijaw people are too strong. We are never cowards. Our fathers were not cowards. Our great-grandfathers were never cowards. Not us, not in our time. That a man with 3.5 local government in Rivers State will intimidate the fourth largest ethnic nationality in Nigeria. Today, we have done this. We don't know what will happen tomorrow. We can rat. Begging that the president should resolve this matter and leave sinful Fubara complete his constitutionally mandated elected tenure as governor of Rivers State. They should take this matter seriously. Impeach Fubara. If they want to impeach, they should dig more graves in the cemeteries. Because they will have to kill all the Ijaw youths. We have granted no personal grant to every Johnson who is against Fubara.
Hello, good evening, SC viewers. This is Southline Media. This is Saturday. Let's look at the illegality that happened yesterday concerning the declaration of state of emergency in Rivers State. As we speak, MBA has spoken, lawyers have spoken that what Tinubu did is against the law. Obi have asked National Assembly to stand against it and reverse it because Section 305 did not empower the president to sack the House of Assembly and government. You look at this, Tinubu is a dictator.
No, it's pointing towards that one thing, the same calamity government committed that led to Nigeria Biafran war is the same thing Tinubu is committing against the Biafran land. Tinubu doesn't know that he is simply declaring emergency, state of emergency on Biafran land. and it has been globally condemned by agencies and international bodies who are watching closely the development and how Tinubu has continued to push his tyrannical tendencies when it comes to providing leadership to Nigeria. I saw it and I'm not happy. I'm happy too because for you to bring Wike's ally, a loyalist, a friend of Wike as an administrator of Rivers State shows that Tinubu is the worst ever. They say Yorubas go to school. It's becoming an embarrassment to sophisticated Southwest people who has maintained some level of academic respect over the years, who have been seen to have produced some genius, within every circle of the of a system. Tinubu has continued to show that he is more glorified in taking outlandish decisions against the popularity, against the will of the people. Fubara is elected, has endorsed people's mandate. Wike is on appointment currently now. I don't see where this synergy comes from. I know that they want to sit on, but having for Parliament to choose, to lose over 50% of Nigeria revenue to a friend called Wike, it tells you how myopic some people can be in this regard. The world is going to stand against it, and I can tell you, at the end of the day, and after 6 months or thereabout, if it is not reversed by the National Assembly, and of course, before that time, there was an emergency meeting between NIA and National Service Chiefs, and everybody was there. The Senate President were there, where this kangaroo decision of state of emergency was announced. And you can see what is happening now. Where the major pipeline has been blown off, and a lot of things are already happening, and we are expecting a major reaction from the Ijaw community, the nation, in that respect. Wike will lose. Tinubu will also lose in this regard, and the fight might, speak more than what we are seeing today, to understand that, of course, the Northerners are already afraid that the Biafran Igbos might, catch on this, and of course, it is a serious signal to Asari Dokubo, who campaigned for Parliament Tinubu, who went everywhere, even using threatening Igbo nation. Now, where is Asari Dokubo? They are also waiting for the Igbo to come and defend them at the end of the day. Now, that's what is going to happen.
We understand that this is not the first time a president will be declaring state of emergency. We had in the past where Obasanjo did it and sacked president just the same way Tinubu is doing it. But we had a Jonathan who did it and followed due process. The governor was not sacked. And as we speak, do you foresee a Fubara challenging this in court?
He can go to court. Of course, he can go to court. But I can tell you the suspension aspect of it is where a lot of people are having reservations. Why would you declare state of emergency and still went as far as suspending the government?
But let me bring this angle, Mr. Chinedu. Ruben Abati said Tinubu have been committed impeachable offense and he should be impeached.
Of course, now, Tinubu has been committing impeachable offense, because...
No, he said by taking away the power of legislation of the Rivers State House of Assembly and giving Federal Executive Council the power to legislate for Rivers.
That's what I'm saying, that Tinubu has been committing impeachable offense. This is not the first time, this is not the second time, this is not the third time. It's just that, the rubber stamped Ababio Senate President choose to, look the other way around. This thing cannot happen under Saraki. We know that the president would have been put in a place where he deserved. When somebody is incapacitated, Tinubu is incapacitated in terms of providing leadership for Nigeria, and that one alone is an impeachable offense. So, but for him to exercise based on the constitution, I don't know where he borrowed it. He can declare a state of emergency, but has it come to the level of declaring state of emergency, knowing fully well that there are certain things that would have happened or can be seen happen before the president is a sign of a failed system. It's a sign of incompetence. is a sign of weak leadership. Is a sign of, you know, something that is archaic. So the president would have been put a place where he deserved. You know, when somebody is incapacitated, Tinubu is incapacitated in terms of providing leadership for Nigeria, and that one alone is an impeachable offense. You know, so but for him to exercise based on the constitution, I don't know where he borrowed it. You know, he can declare a state of emergency, but has it come to the level of declaring state of emergency, knowing fully well that, you know, there are certain things that would have happened or can be seen happen before the president is a sign of a failed system. You know, it's a sign of incompetence. It's a sign of weak leadership. It's a sign of, you know, something that is archaic. You know, so Tinubu does not know that these actions he has been taking, you know, that it's been what and it's bringing Nigeria down on daily basis. So a lot of people are already praying that, you know, possibly this can lead to final disintegration of Nigeria.
Now, lastly on this, because the judge have asked Tinubu to choose between UK and the John Nation. We understand that as we speak, someone like Osi-Tigo, who of course is an Ijaw man, though an Igbo man, who later became an Ijaw man, have said that the way it stands, that the judge are going to form alliance with the North against Tinubu.
He's a very myopic person. You know, Osi-Tigo is no longer relevant. You know, he has been tailored. His brain is not working again because he doesn't know what he's doing. When he was busy campaigning Bola Ahmed Tinubu up and down, he doesn't know what he's saying. And forming an alliance with the North that are also pioneering the destruction of the Niger Delta. Shame on Osi-Tigo and the rest of them.
But generally speaking, what does it portend for the relationship between?
Bros, that's why
not Osi-Tigo this time around.
Yes.
What does it portend for the relationship between the John Nation and Tinubu?
What the portend is that just like they have opened the room for people to investigate who are truly the judges, who are the judges, what are the components?
And of course,
what are the components that made up a judge? Who are the judges? Can we understand?
Osi-Tigo came out.
That's what I'm saying. Who are the judges? When they said the judges are minority of the minority, so a former governor said it. Wike said it. The minority of the judges the few judges can only be found to be very significant in Bayelsa State. That's what Wike said. Now without the Igbos, there's no judge. That's what Wike said. But unfortunately, I look at Osi-Tigo. You know, he does not. Osi-Tigo has lost the moral right to stand up and mention anything or relationship between Ijaw and rubbish. They want to see a fresh, strong-minded people, you know, emerge from the Ijaw community, ISIS, to negotiate with the Igbos concerning the future of the Ijaw nation.
I must say, very thank you.